Hey guys, I'm Tom the Tech Chap, and this is the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. This is my freshly unboxed review sample from Samsung. I can't wait to give you guys a full review on this, as well as camera comparisons and battery tests, all that good stuff. But for this video, I want to run you through 10 things that you need to know about the S10 Plus. 10 things, S10. All right, let's go. At number 1, we've got this new design. Samsung skipped the 2018 notch trend and gone straight for the punch hole. And in the case of the S10 Plus with its dual selfie cameras, it has a wider pill-shaped look. And with those much thinner bezels comes a higher screen-to-body ratio, 93% to be exact, up from 84% on the S9 Plus. From the back, it looks a lot like the Note 9, except now we have an extra camera lens, the physical fingerprint reader has gone, the 3.5mm headphone jack makes a return, and we still get full IP68 water and dust resistance. At number 2, we have the world's first HDR10 Plus display. The 6.4-inch Quad HD Plus AMOLED screen on the S10 Plus looks absolutely stunning, especially when zooming in on a video to fill the screen. What's special about HDR10 Plus, which you also get on the latest Samsung TVs, is it uses something called dynamic metadata, a bit like Dolby Vision HDR, which basically means the brightness and the colors can be set on a frame-by-frame basis, not just flatly applied across the whole movie, which should produce more subtle color gradients and more detail. So that's pretty cool, although right now HDR10 Plus content is pretty limited, but it's something I'll look at more closely in my full review. Next up, we have Samsung's first in-screen fingerprint reader. They say the ultrasonic technology they're using is harder to spoof than most rival phones with in-screen readers, as it actually takes a 3D scan of your fingerprint. It seemed pretty quick during my hands-on demo, but if you prefer, you can always use Samsung's Face Unlock option. At number 4, we have some new hardware under the hood. The S10 Plus uses the latest Snapdragon 855 or the Exynos 9820 chips, depending on where you live. Here in the UK, we get the Exynos. But as well as the new processor, the S10 Plus also gets 8 gigs of RAM, up from 6 on the S9 Plus, as well as 128 and 512 gig storage options. But there's also a super high-end version of the S10 Plus. Unofficially named the Performance Edition, it comes with a whopping 12 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. All models support micro SD cards though, up to 512 gigs, so you're definitely not going to be short on space. The S10 Plus ships running Android 9 Pie, and version 1.1 of their Samsung One UI. I've already had the update for One UI on my S9 Plus, so it's not a new feature per se, but for most people this will be their first experience of it. And I have to say I really do like it. It feels fast, there's not too much bloatware beyond Samsung's usual range of Galaxy apps, and I appreciate it's designed to be used more easily one-handed, which is particularly helpful on the bigger S10 Plus. Of course, we still get Bixby, which lives to the left of the home screen. I still can't really get excited about it, but if you use it, then, well, it's still there. More interesting though, I think, is the fact that Samsung say AI is taking an even bigger role in the S10, helping to optimize battery life, keep performance up over the longer term, and offer better scene detection when taking photos. Now then, speaking of photos, let's move on to the S10 Plus's cameras. Altogether, it has 5 camera lenses. On the back, we get a primary wide lens, a telephoto zoom lens, and a new ultra-wide lens. The camera uses the same sensors as last year and still incorporates the same dual pixel autofocus and variable aperture. What's new then is the addition of that ultra-wide lens and a host of new software features, including super steady video for, well, as it says on the tin really, better video stabilization. And a new best shot feature, which suggests where you should point the camera to get the best photo of your subject. Around the front we have 2 selfie cameras. This is exclusive to the S10 Plus model, with the second lens providing depth information, so we get live focus selfies, with a range of different bokeh and lighting effects to choose from. The S10s are also the first phones to offer 4K video recording from the front cameras, which is cool, but they'll obviously be much bigger file sizes. But if I'm honest, what I'm actually most excited about is the bigger battery. The S10 Plus has the biggest of the lot, with a 4100 mAh cell. That's up from 3500 on the S9 Plus and 4000 on the Note 9. So it should be possible to get up to 2 days of use. We still get fast charging and fast wireless charging, but new on the S10s is wireless power share. Pop another Qi wireless device on top of it, or even a pair of Samsung's fancy new Galaxy Buds, and it will charge it from your S10 Plus, albeit pretty slowly. At number 9, we have 5G. Well, actually, no we don't. None of these S10 models will support 5G. Instead, you'll have to wait for the S10 5G, which is coming out this summer. The S10s do support faster Wi-Fi 6, up to gigabit LTE, and of course Bluetooth 5. But if you want 5G, then you'll want to hold off. And finally, number 10, the price. In British pounds, the S10e starts at $669, the S10 is $799, the S10 Plus is $899, and the top spec performance S10 Plus is $1399. Considering the S9 Plus launched for $869, we're looking at a £30 price rise, which isn't too bad, but then you consider the S9 Plus has been discounted so much you can get it for a little over £500 now, then the new S10 Plus may be harder to justify. And so that is the Galaxy S10 Plus. I'm actually pretty excited about it and can't wait to properly test it for my full review, so make sure you do subscribe and stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you make of the S10 Plus in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time right here on the Tech Chat.